So when we create priorities, a lot of times we associate it with goals that we want to accomplish at work or in our personal lives. But one of the things that's overlooked is our relationship with other people. And I do this with my kids very frequently, in that I want to build a good relationship with my kids. My overall goal is to spit two boys into the world as healthy as possible, mentally, physically, emotionally, like capable of doing good work, having good relationships, and being as healthy as they can be for themselves. And so that being my overall goal, it filters into how I behave with them on a day-to-day basis, on top of also just wanting to have a good relationship for my sake, because I want to be a father that my kids can come to and, ask questions and not be afraid, and we can have a good relationship. And so with those two components of, these guys that I want to send out into the world, I then have to think, like, what on a daily basis is going to be my behavior? How is it going to influence my actions with my kids? And one of them is the mindfulness I bring to the relationship. When they come to me with a problem, do I stop what I'm doing and give them my attention? Or do I half listen to them and kind of shoo them away and make them not heard? Now, the flip side of that is sometimes dad just can't be bothered with things, right? So you have to understand the situation, right? But you can't just always be pushing them away. You can't always be having them interrupt you when you're maybe trying to do something that benefits them, like your job. So, it's on a scale, right? It's on a scale. But I think that if you're consistent with it, then you can be mindful and present for them when they come to you in the right moments. And even if you're not available at that time, you can come back to them later. And if you're consistent with that, then they'll know that, okay, right now dad or mom can't talk to me, but I know that once they're done, they will come and we can have this conversation, or what, they can tell me the story. Believe me, I get told dreams and stories and things that happened in school. I get told things and I'm like, how long is this story going to go? But we've all been there. But I think that the more you can be there and listen and teach them what it's like when somebody pays attention to them, then they will, one, do it for other people, but then also be able to identify when somebody else is not giving them the priority attention that they deserve in different relationships of their lives, right? So that all said, it's a mindfulness practice. It's, when my kids come to me, that at the appropriate times, I will be available to them. And the way this shakes out in my daily disciplines and my planner is that I have my two boys' names, and I get to check off every day on my daily disciplines. I get to check off next to their name if I feel I was appropriately available to them and I had good relationship touch points with them through the day. So, generally, giving them time when they needed it, spending time with them, having dinner with them, having a good amount of positive interactions. Doesn't mean I don't have negative interactions. It doesn't mean that I don't get angry once in a while. It doesn't mean that sometimes they don't do things that I don't like that I have to correct. But the balance is positive. And over time, that balance has become huge in the positive direction. And the more mindful you can be, I believe, the better that relationship will be and the healthier they will be going out into the world. So keep moving forward. Talk to you soon.